Makossa Television here with Pupa Curly, who just finished mashing it up at the second annual Reggae Fest here on campus. Irie, Pupa.
Yes, greetings. Pleased to meet both of you, and it was nice being here performing.
Scene. Yeah.
I mean, you got the audience up off their feet, you know, especially with this new Crack is Killer. I mean, why did you write that, Pupa? I mean, I know, crack is going around, but maybe you can explain it.
Well, it was more like a therapy thing for myself. I don't, I love to say it because 2 years ago I was basically caught by that, and I was glad to therapy myself with writing that song and vow that I would sing it until I die. As long as crack is around, I will sing that song.
So you recovered from, from the drugs and from crack and everything. So you're here to give a message to the youth.
Definitely. That's all it is about, and that's where the name Pupa came up to, more like a father type figure. So, to teach the youths. As referring to the last song I did, more or less just to get the people, liven up, happy, basically it's teaching the youth. That's what I'm all about. Yeah.
Well, the last song you did, even with all the AIDS and everything going around, that is for true, even though it's consciousness. And it's nice to see a DJ
basically all I was doing was trying to, in a funny way, say, no care how far you gotta go, make sure you find it before you lie down. And that's basically how it was.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, Papa, where do you see reggae music going today?
Well, we need to definitely, I think it's going to be going a lot farther than it is, of course, definitely. But the consciousness and the lyrics are the ones that's being aired, got to be more reality, more conscious things. We can't have all that dirt airing on the airs. And basically I can see it going a long way, and I hope that I can contribute to that.
Well, you sure are. What about Belize? You're from Belize. There's a lot of reggae music going on in Belize. Right
now, since the past 4 years, reggae has really caught on down there, especially the DJ style. It's really caught on down there, and the people love it. They love it.
So we want everybody to look for this new album from Pupa Curly, and it's on the market. It's bubbling on the charts, as a matter of fact. We love you, Pupa.
Thank you. Can I add just one more thing? I'd like to say that you can also look for the music video for You Must Wake Up, which is the flip side of Crack is a Killer, in the stores very soon or on the air.
And we're going to look at that video right now on Reggae Makossa Television. Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Reggae Makossa Television with Patrick and Jalem. Irie brothers, greetings. You mastered your show. You couldn't get off the stage. The audience, you guys are mashing up all over, and the universities. I hear you playing the University of Santa Barbara soon and all up the coast. What is going on with your new LP?
Well, since it's got released, which is a little bit different from the first LP, we're getting some airplay, and we've been doing a lot of tours on the universities.
Well, with the change of the lead singer, it seems like that you've gone to a really, the direction is just a growth even. Even the change is just real smooth.
Well, as time changes, it's like the group been together 12 years, and personal change, and the show got to go on, and at times musicians, singers got to move on to something else, and the Warriors has to move on to do their accomplishments.
Your work still, got to forward.
Yeah. I noticed that a couple of members of the band were leading different numbers throughout the set, which was real Irie. I really enjoyed it.
Well, that's one of the main changes we did. Instead of have just one singer, we try to add a little texture to what we do. So the audience can enjoy a little bit more of what we could offer.
I like the new change. And it still has the old spice too. So you're all from Belize?
Yes, sir.
So it's a whole community of Belizeans. You're going to have a festival. I'm very interested in Belizeans. I've gotten, knowing Patrick for a while, I've gotten into that you have a big community in Los Angeles.
Yes, we have a couple of annual events in the Los Angeles area, Belizean Key Fest, and there's also a National Belizean Day, which is a couple of annual event, and it's quite a turnout.
Belize is in Central America.
Central America, yes. For a lot of people that don't know, it's right on the eastern Caribbean, next to Guatemala and Mexico. Right in the Caribbean. It's on the mainland, though. It's not an island. A lot of people confuse it with to be an island.
How long have you brothers been together?
10 years, over 10, 12 years, yeah.
I'm gonna get back
Patrick and myself.
I'm gonna get back to Belize because it's a very ancient. You have a day called Gurufanda.
Yeah.
Garifuna.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
quite a crossover of ethnic
Ethnic
that lives down here. You know?
The Mayans.
Mayans, the Garifunas, the Creoles,
Spanish, Indians, quite a mixture.
Is that why they call you land of the gods? You have pyramids there, don't you?
Yes, we do. There's about 5 different Mayan pyramid sites in Belize.
So even although there's 170,000 down in Belize, at one time there was over 1 million Mayans living down here.
So we don't have to go to Egypt. We have our pyramids right here in
That's right.
this hemisphere. And most people don't really realize that there's Africans in Belize, And also, you're into reggae music and rap music.
Yes, that's the music we were raised with, hearing ever since coming up as a youth. Reggae, calypso, African rhythms. So, it comes out in the music.
What direction is Babylon Warriors taking? What are you into right now, Patrick?
Well, apart from the performing, we had got off into having a production company and doing recording. And at Pupa Curly, we produced them, wrote the music. We got other artists coming up from Belize that we currently working with. Plus, out of that came Key Records, right, which is something that got started a couple years ago, mainly to promote, produce, work with the Belizean artists. Since we have the Punta Rock that came out of Belize, mainly from the Garifunas then, which is all African music anyway, a lot of drums and things. So production part of it.
So also the folk music within the Belizean folk music, you're producing too.
Right.
Punta Rock. Well, thank you so much. The Babylon Warriors, and they're not just a reggae band, but a cultural connection. The Babylon Warriors. Got to do it. Reggae Makossa Television at UCSD with the Babylon Warriors.
Rastafari.
Ever live Selassie.